spotted heading towards short position. Calyx is going to drop a little further back. In the meantime, Xantara's elsewhere, getting another kill here for Eternal Fire. And the start of this pistol is looking damn good for the Turkish squad.
Ooh.
They're getting absolutely destroyed, BetBoom. They don't get through short at all.
No, I mean, really, this pistol round didn't go anywhere. From the opening kill from Xantara's, the lurking window is neutralized by Xantara's as well for his second kill, and obviously shut down entirely at the B bomb site. So just trying to get a couple pride kills here at the end of the day. And this P250 not connecting whatsoever. Eternal Fire, huge advantage, and obviously gonna close this one out pretty shortly. Nice shot onto Woxic.
Yeah, just prolonged at this point. Danist had one bullet in his P250 when he got back to shore, was able to deliver death.
A plant would be spectacular if he's able to do it.
Incredible.
And he's going to the bomb site with only one player. If he actually finds this kill on Xantara's, ooh, that would be spicy. That could actually turn this into a round. They're all starting to converge, and there's Wakadia from commentators in the other games, and all the tiers we've seen of people who qualify and people who fail to qualify means so much. And there's a lot of guys in this server that haven't been to major. Wakadia has yet to beat at a major. Obviously, he's been a revelation coming out of Turkey for this team that's helped them on this rise, but they're already past it. This is dangerous, and Xantara's has a job to do, but he knows it. He knows they're close by. Ooh, that's a missed Molotov.
Still kind of works. Zorte with the headshot of Wakadia, though. That is going to take the opening kill here for Eternal Fire. Zorte makes his way through short, but the rest of his teammates stay fixated upon this A bomb site. Now hard clear from Chiron does not go the way of BetBoom. This T side are losing lives every second that ticks on. Magiro was the player to last frag out, and Calyx is now stepping up to that mark. Siren last alive, 1v4 in front of him.
Oh,
what?
Hello. What? Looking pretty damn good. And he's been the one to step up in an event at this RMR where we haven't seen Xantara's, we haven't seen Wakadia as strong as they've been previously. It's been Woxic to kind of pick up that slack. So great to see him early on having a couple nice kills and getting some confidence. And he's going to drop it. He's got support from Catwalk.
Yeah, Nate goes in, softens up the first couple of players. Siron even takes his teammate down, Wakadia chiming in. And Wakadia is off to a flyer today. Nafany finally strikes through middle, but they really haven't got a whole lot of ground here. Zorte's still stuck in the apartments. They can't get into the B bomb site. BetBoom realized this round is not going anywhere.
Yeah, I thought maybe Nafany could have opened up an
Not
escape
until
route.
this kill.
Oh, he's going to open up Catwalk.
Yeah, that's a big kill to find. Now it is reopened. Flick back to the connector. He had to win that fight against Calyx. And because he doesn't, it is now the Zorte save. And by here in the next round for BetBoom. So
I just get funneled. Molotov at the end of the halls. That might have even been BetBoom's.
The apartments leak. And that bomb is still poised for the 8 attack. Siren needed that one. That was such a great opportunity to get rid of Calyx, but he hasn't picked it up. And now hoping that Chiron can do what he couldn't. And that's exactly what happens. Chiron's headshot removes Calyx. And with 18 seconds left, BetBoom have got themselves into a round that is doable. They're still down and out. There's still a 2v3 with a bomb planted and them dropping back into post-plant positions. BetBoom can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
This is a really important kill for Siren to get, and Madra's low. It should be very, very possible. Off angle being held in window room. And the CTs are just starting to creep out CT spawn as well.
Chiron's the main position here at Tetris. He's going to look to stack them up. Xantara's and Woxic coming closer. Chiron's cleared. Information gathered upon the peak, and it's just Siren left alone. First headshot's good. Couldn't quite stomach Xantara's. And Eternal Fire continue this flawless run.
Yeah, the Eternal Fire engine.
Contagious position.
And look at the damage dealt. BetBoom really need to capitalize on this utility. They need to push forward. They're being harassed. Nafany's the one leading the way. He's taking the space. The rest of the defense is stuck behind smoke, so this is okay so far, but counter Molotovs are slowing things down and making BetBoom uncomfortable.
Oh, Nafany spots them out. Smoke reveals 3 players, and there's just too many targets to select. Good headshot from Siren. Needed at least that one, but these smokes have faded away, and the bomb is still not down. Important kills from BetBoom to draw this into an equilibrium once again. 3v3, the retake coming in from all of the same side, through stairs, jungle, and connector. There's no CT player. This time there's no flank. And this makes it a lot more difficult for Eternal Fire as their utility belt is drained. They only have 1 smoke left, so you can't force them out of position. You've got to go for kills. You've got to slink your way into the site. Mazra hits the first one off the top of Tetris, but it isn't going to be enough to close it. It has to fall to Xantara's, and he nearly...
They still lead by quite a large amount, obviously, 7-1, and still have plenty of money. Let's see if BetBoom can convert this into a little bit of a streak of rounds. get some confidence, get some pride back. We're committed to the B bomb site. When Nafany gets his kill, I think I saw Chiron just kind of leave Catwalk and head back towards middle as if they were going to readjust and go back towards A. So maybe in the chaos, maybe in the pressure of the situation, a call really split up that attack and helped
Being around the block and finally back to where it all started in CSGO.
Oh my God.
Straight into CS2. And we got Santares through middle. That's unfortunate for Zorte.
Okay, Kwakadia is a little bit caught. I'll correct myself on an earlier mistake as well. That was the third time out used by BetBoom. They've now burned through all of them in regulation, so really trying to find the solution.
Oh.
And over in Cubby, Calyx is waiting. Man, Eternal Fire.
It's easy. There's no competition right now. BetBoom are not able to go up against Eternal Fire's defense. They put up an absolute wall, and BetBoom cannot break through it. Even the round that they won was nearly a ridiculous.
The Eternal Fire that probably has to be confident in this matchup. You mentioned it earlier, the 13-1 victory at the Katowice play-in. That was on Nuke. But I mean, you stomp a team like that, you're gonna feel real good going into the next game.
G2, FaZe again, Falcons again. Eternal Fire are playing top-tier players consistently. They haven't had any sort of easy matchups other than some of the opening games.
Oh
and this is just so ridiculous. Santara is just cutting through Chiron.
I feel bad because like Nafany was really looking for it. He was trying to press the issue at this connector smoke. They were trying to find an opening to even just go for an engagement and get a clean fight, and just they've just been deleted already. You can't even do anything from here. You've spent so many resources in terms that's your last smoke that's about to deploy right now. Molotov and a flashbang and a prayer.
Yeah, let's see if that works out for them. Good kill from Danis up towards Ticket. Second kill through the smoke is even better on Zantares, and suddenly it is the Calyx factor up on top of the wood. Oh, it's long, it's labored, and it's not the kill for Calyx. Suddenly, BetBoom, given the worst position in the round, find themselves ahead. 3v2.
Nafany's still gonna make it
the
with
bomb carrier, and he has to win this fight, and that's exactly what'll happen. Wakadia goes down at short side, leaving Madra in a 1v3. 2 players damaged up, but still a very, very difficult clutch ahead of him.
Absolutely, especially because he's not going to turn this corner with any kind of great timing to catch Nafany's movement to a new position, who's just going to be hidden underneath the balcony. Everyone from BetBoom just hiding in a corner, waiting for the tap. They're going to let Madra take the first move. There's the kill on Nafany. No one pounces just yet. Smoke, and that might be his only chance.
Gets into it. Madra taps, trying to pull those shots out, but no one's spamming just yet. Eventually they will, and he's brought down a second player low, but... This was the recovery of the round here. It was about to be an 11-1 half in favor of Eternal Fire if Danis from the bottom of the stairway didn't get that second kill on Zantares. Jumping out, it's Zorte with the headshot straight away. Second is cleaner, and oh my God, Zorte, that's exactly what BetBoom ordered. He's not missing out on anything. All the trimming. Zorte running out of bullets now, but he's definitely had the effect of the round on him already. Calyx pulling it back, though, straight away, off the top of Tetris. It's only Calyx, though, and Danis comes in to clean.
So nothing to distract BetBoom's defense from looking towards ramp. After this, it's just chest out headshots. Madra goes down next, and Zantares can't connect a second bullet. So, BetBoom lived to fight on.
Zantares taken down through the smoke. What a big play to remove early doors. If you're BetBoom, you're loving that fact. The Zantares is dead right away. Chiron, oh, it's a crazy play from Chiron, and that's given a chance for Woxic to make his way through short. So now this attack from Eternal Fire can be two-pronged. They come through apartments, charge through short, rotations coming in, and the rotation is getting destroyed. Wakadia doubles up, Siren on the other side of the map, and Eternal Fire, when they're given a second, when they're just given a moment in the round, they take it all the way.
And Zorte just, I don't think decision was made to save quick enough for Zorte to get out. He was...
Zantares slipping his way down towards bottom connector. Oh my God, what can you even do about that if you're Nafany? But he offers his life up immediately as an apology. That's so crazy.
When you jump like that and you're like, oh God.
There's a boost.
I want to get off this ride.
Yeah, I want to get off it right away. Zorte under wood gets cleared by Calyx. Important timing to go the way of Eternal Fire. You mentioned just moments ago this is recoverable. Now it certainly is.
Yeah, but Calyx has got to hold on to this bomb site by himself for so long.
Flash goes over as well. Danis, he's held back because he doesn't want to swing alone. He knows he's got his teammate beside him quite quickly. And there's not really a comfortable spot to plant because Eternal Fire don't have a smoke, and just like have another second to really get going and build a scoreline up. They've got to take this one. If they once again concede, this map might just run away from them.
It's a good calculated risk as well from Dennis to just push up after getting the opening pick. You won't expect when they get that kill, you expect that player to fall back. You don't expect someone else to continue being aggressive. And the MP9...
The apartments, you got so many angles you got to clear now as well.
It's a big ask for Nafany, especially because his support is all the way over towards Ticket.
And he's low. He's very low here, so instant body shots, and he's out of there. Zantares breaks open that B-bomb site. Now decisions for BetBoom.
And again, this comes back. I think they have to save this. I don't know if they can go for this. Siren still hasn't moved. I think they're waiting to see if there was going to be a fake, if the bomb was going to hop out of Palace. And for the moment, they're investigating the opportunity. So if Zorti doesn't get a kill, they're going to have to make this decision.
It's always tough to concede map point. You never really want to have to do it. So Zorte is going to see if there's a mistake, if there's a chance, and there's no kills coming his way. Eternal Fire playing very disciplined here, and they've left no option on the table. BetBoom have to save. They have to fall back. Their chances will come in the later round, but for...
Just missed all the shots, unfortunately.
Yeah, a utility coming in now, too, for Eternal Fire, but important kills coming in from the side of BetBoom. Chiron, he misses that. Zorte has to step up in his stead. And the Tech-9 rattles through middle. Wakadia gets in a sandwich. Flash going up, last-ditch effort here for Eternal Fire. The Flash has to connect onto Woxic. He's very lucky to drop off those stairs and still stand, and my God, how has Wakadia hit that headshot? A slither gap through jungle. Siren had every advantage needed, and they run away. Eternal Fire take one look at the clock and see enough time to run back through T-spawn to get back to that B-bomb site.
This is really risky, though. This is a long rotation. Remember, they have an AWP as well, and you can see on the mini-map, Zorte hustling over. Oh, no, he's going to go back to Ticket.
Woxic's got the bomb, and he's separated away from his teammate. If they stay together, potentially a chance to walk to B. There's trade potential there, but with the bomb down, you've just cost yourself the round.
I'm really confused by that. I don't know why they would have split up. I can't even think of a logical reason unless misunderstanding between the two of where they were headed, but...
Yeah, that push has got all the information required to actually allow this rotation to come in, so... The worst case scenario is no longer available, but it could get pretty rough for them. Zantares again with a headshot on that hero AK-47. That flank can't come fast enough. Chiron defense from Ticket Box, and the flank is done by Danis. He's worried about Palace.
Footsteps,
and now the steps being made. Calix is completely ready for this now. The Deagle waiting to unleash hell upon Danis' flank, but Zorte comes to check it. He draws that attention away. The flank is now activated once more, and Zantares is trying to separate these fights. Big headshot on ramp. Now they've got a flank. Woxic's coming around CT, but it's not even needed. Zantares with the most filthy mechanical skill you'll ever see. And Zorte now left in a 1v1. Smoke deployed onto that defuse, and he's going to hold it. He's going to stick it all the way through. Woxic hits the shot.
Vertigo,
and it's
like he's a force to be reckoned with. It's going to be really interesting to see if BetBoom can actually contain him and hold him back. They're going to charge right into him in this round. He stands tall with the dualies. They don't get any wide swings. He's done damage, a lot of bullets, but only one kill.
Yeah, you were expecting Zantares to back a double kill there at least. Just the one. Some relief for BetBoom off the back of that. Early rotations from Eternal Fire in towards A, and it might cost them because Siren's come through middle. And oh, he's been spotted. Madra sees it. Siren jumps on down to safety. Nafany still staying committed towards this A bomb site as Eternal Fire take a few steps back.
This is a sick play from Nafany. He's going to have a lurk on the bomb site. They're just leaving. They might not expect it, but Woxic's chilling. Woxic's there, and he's got it. And now Siren's got to stand tall and everything to do. And the bomb has just been lost in transition.
Yeah, and it actually might still get away with a plant because Danis has a smoke. He'll use that up for the bomb site towards Elevator. He'll commit to the bomb plant on default. So at a minimum, it's a bomb plant for Danis, which means a good force buy in the next round for BetBoom. And it wasn't looking like they were going to have even that. But now he goes forward. Now that tag should confirm his position. You know exactly where he is, so he starts sending bullets back through. Lands some of his own. But Eternal Fire stay composed. They know they should win this retake. They've got a kit, they've got extra seconds to play with, and unless there's just a flurry of headshots, this should still go the way of Eternal Fire. And that's exactly what'll happen. Woxic gets the trade on the first kill, and BetBoom will at least have the bomb plant.
The bomb actually end up, and he just pulled out of any position or chance to have impact in the round, just due to the fact that he's kind of standing in no man's land between the bomb sites. Ooh, that's a nice shot from Calix. That helps shut things down initially, and Woxic with a very heads-up play, staying and waiting for Nafany.
Perfectly poised to land upon Danis and Chiron, and that's about to do a heap of damage on multiple players, and now Chiron is damaged up, moving through into Zantares. He finishes off his earlier job, and this fight is short. It's awkward, but it's all Eternal Fire. Danis gone. Zorte now the last remaining player, and this force spike gets absolutely.
An A play is coming in that BetBoom is actually establishing control. There's not a whole lot of time left on the clock to rotate back elsewhere. So they're going to allow the mid player to cheat over towards the A bomb site. The B player is going to shift over towards middle in a second, and here comes the execute.
25 seconds, Wakadia inside of the smoke. They run past him. He's going to hear those steps, and he has to make up for it because his teammates are dying. But the limited time, he could deny the bomb plant. He could get a double, and that's exactly what he'll get. Woxic denies any sort of chance of picking that bomb up once again. And Siren is in a 1v3. They know with the limited time, all they have to do is keep it uncomfortable, keep him away, and now stay alive because there's not enough time to recover that bomb. And the round is done.
They're executing. Good luck, everybody, in the bomb site. I'm going to wait and choose my moment. And it works out just perfectly. There's the opening kill. This is the response. I mean, he puts together a very good round from start to finish. Even the spam damage on a Chiron that he has to help clean up later on in the round.
Listen, look at Danis making his way through B. Madger protects it early enough so it doesn't unravel. 20 seconds left here for BetBoom to make their final maneuver towards this A bomb site or sprint that bomb back to B. And that's exactly what has happened. Chiron's got it on his back, sprinting up into the B bomb site. He has to start planting it real soon. 10 seconds on that clock. Eyes on the B play. Chiron locks it in, and Danis is pushed up through the CT smoke.
3 players are occupied at the A bomb site, though. Siren pulled so many over, and look at the advanced position from Danis. This could shut it all down. Great headshot. Trying to fall back, and Major's just off the mark to spam. He's going to get safely in. Siren adds on top of it, and this round's all BetBoom.
It's all Danis as well. He just makes that play through B, creates the space, but it looks like they're about to get stalled out at the A site and taken out. Danis decides to make a last-ditch effort through the B bomb site and realizes didn't even have the chance to have a fair fight. Now the B pounce, the B play. It's Chiron who senses damage, sees the player on default, and now sprinting forward. Madger's confused, discombobulated, and now Danis dies to a piece of utility, or did he fall off the map? I didn't quite notice.
I think he fell off the map. I didn't see it either, though. I'm kind of wondering how it exactly had happened. But still, BetBoom providing a lot of pressure. It's Calyx to push forward, but he's alone. Him against the world against 2, and Siren eventually puts him down.
Yeah, Zorte and Siren, they have a 2v3 ahead of them. It actually looks somewhat doable. Now, the problem is it's uncomfortable to plant. Yeah, and even if they immediately start tapping that, those grenades will be pulled. And Siren realizes you've got to go and draw those numbers back to an even odds. But those nades, remember, they're still alive on the last 2 players. They toss them in. Bang, bang. Siren's dead. And Zorte now in the clutch. He's got 1 bullet in the chamber. So as soon as he takes one, he'll have to reload behind the wall. And he spots the player crossing. Doesn't take the shot. Has to be sparing with the rifle. Oh my God, Woxic. You can't do anything about that.
Eternal Fire.
I don't think he's going to be too happy about that.
That was like the smile of like, yep, we're getting wrecked about
it's like
about the same amount I thought we would.
It's the meme of the mask over the crying face. That's what that is. Good idea from Siren to get aggressive towards the end here. This kill almost pulls it back. If they didn't have these grenades, you pointed out, Jason, you know, there's a world in which that 2v2 plays out.
Sure.
It's about to be a fight. Zorte versus Woxic.
Calyx is 2 and 3. I think he's just bored. He's like, I wanna have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, let me get involved in this. And well, he finally is involved. It's instant death on 2 players. They couldn't quite figure out where that shot was coming from. So Danis is still committing to utility. And Calyx walks away with 2. And that's the round done. As Siren on the ramps gets the opportunity to have the 1v1 fight against Calyx. It hasn't got the bomb in his back. Has no time. The best chance for him in this round is to slip behind the smoke he's just thrown out and try
down completely. And still, we haven't seen mid challenged a whole lot. We haven't seen B challenged a whole lot outside of a couple lurks. It feels like BetBoom at the moment is just like, all of our playbook depends on us being able to get a ramp.
Is on high alert. He takes that kill on Nafany. And Woxic's moving forward towards short side now. Has to get his gun out. Has to be looking in the right direction at the right time. And he is. Zorte's gone. Siren trades. And now BetBoom have a last-ditch effort to get in towards the site. 2v3 established off the back of those skirmishes and limited time left. 15 seconds. Danis spotting out the head of Madger, jumping up, and that's a fake plant to draw final pieces of utility. Now Siren goes for the plant, can't stick it, shots come in, Madger. But a new breed of Turkish Counter-Strike players is coming through, and Chiron takes out Zantares. Second kill in from Calyx and Wakadia though. So BetBoom get the opening kill, but it's not long-lived. Nafany has to keep going forward. The war of attrition on the A bomb site. There's not a lot of space given here to Eternal Fire. And I understand it's a little confusing at the moment, but we'll try and keep track of that. It's 3 players from Eternal Fire still alive, and they're all coming in that retake through CT. So Magic goes to try and deny the bomb plant, or at least soften up the planter. I imagine damage was done to the planter around half health.
Yeah, that nade was pretty solid. However, this position with the AWP can be so strong from Zortzi. Flashbangs go in deep just to stall out this retake as long as possible. BetBoom desperate for this last round of the first half. Flashbang doesn't affect Zortzi's AWP. He stays poised, flicks up, and narrowly misses.
Yeah, goes for that flick, doesn't connect it. And again, 3 players alive for Eternal Fire, all moving in now. And that's an elevator stand from Nafany. He could be an absolute menace if he comes around the backside here. Needs to step up. The defuse is coming through. Calyx sticking it all the way. Nafany doesn't get that.
Pretty. Maybe an SMG if you're lucky. Mostly pistols and armor. Good trade, important trade here from BetBoom. It actually looked like they worked themselves into a pretty decent situation. This flank obviously going the wrong direction, but Wakadio with a rebuttal. This second kill is special onto Chiron. He's got to be frustrated. Just to the tier 2, not just in the best of ones, but to the best teams in the world in series play. This is a dangerous squad heading to Copenhagen.
Yeah, Turkey can fight at the top, but they need this round. They need to get ahead. And that push from Zantares is being punished. So BetBoom keep it a 4v4. But the superiority in weapons for Eternal Fire still evident. But we know what SMGs can do. Swinging around the corner, Major shows us what that MAC-10 can do. Kills coming through. Nafany and Danist set up in a 2v2 as Wakati is spamming towards the back of the bomb site. They're just searching for these final 2 kills to confirm their spot in Copenhagen. And BetBoom aren't making it easy for them. They're not just lying over. They're not going down without a fight. And Wakati is still inside of the site smoke. No one from BetBoom overextending.
They could be so patient, though. Ooh, Akadia taps the bomb, looking to lure him out into the open. Nade comes in, and still just waiting for an ill-advised peek from the BetBoom players.
Walkstick flicks up. Now just 1 kill between them and Copenhagen. And Nafany knows. He's got to know. It's not his day. They'll be down to the last chance qualifier, but Eternal Fire.